Imagine you're sailing across the deep blue Caribbean Sea on a sturdy wooden ship. The sails flap in the wind, and the salty spray of ocean water cools your face. You're standing on the deck next to a man with a wide-brimmed hat, a bushy mustache, and a confident grin. His name is Henry Morgan, and he's one of the most daring and clever adventurers to ever sail the seas. He points to the horizon and says, "That's where we're heading next." You grip the railing a little tighter, knowing you're in for an unforgettable journey. Henry Morgan was born around the year 1635 in Wales, a country that is part of the United Kingdom. No one knows exactly what kind of childhood he had, but historians believe he came from a family of farmers. Life was hard and full of work back then, and many young people dreamed of a more exciting future. By the time Henry was a teenager, he left Wales for the Caribbean, a region of islands and sea that was very important to European countries like Spain and England during the 1600s. At that time, these countries were competing for power and wealth. By his early 20s, Henry Morgan had become part of a group of privateers, sailors who were allowed by their governments to attack enemy ships and towns. Unlike pirates who broke the law, privateers had special papers from their country's leaders that gave them permission to go after enemy ships. Henry Morgan sailed under the flag of England and focused mostly on Spanish ships and towns. England and Spain were often at war or in competition during those years, so Morgan's actions were considered helpful, at least to the English. One of Henry Morgan's most famous adventures happened in 1668, when he led a daring voyage with hundreds of men to capture the city of Portobelo in what is now Panama. It was an important Spanish town filled with gold and silver gathered from Central and South America. Morgan won the battle with surprising speed, using clever tricks and teamwork. The victory made him famous across the Caribbean and back in England. He didn't stop there. In 1671, Morgan led another huge expedition to take over the city of Panama, one of the richest cities in the New World at the time. The journey was long and full of challenges. His men marched through forests and crossed rivers, struggling with hunger and heat. After several tough days, they reached Panama and defeated the Spanish forces defending it. The city was badly damaged, but Morgan's reputation grew even stronger. People admired his courage and leadership. Even though some of Morgan's actions upset the Spanish and even some of the English leaders, he became a hero in the eyes of many in England. When he returned to his home country, King Charles II rewarded him with a new title, Sir Henry Morgan. That's right, he became a knight. Soon afterward, he returned to the Caribbean and was named Lieutenant Governor of Jamaica. That meant he was helping rule the island on behalf of the king. While in Jamaica, Morgan worked to keep order and protect the island from real pirates and other threats. He wasn't always perfect. He liked to celebrate with friends and had some disagreements with other leaders, but many people respected his experience and bravery. He spent his later years living on his plantation in Jamaica, where he eventually passed away in 1688. Henry Morgan's name lived on, and he became a legend not just because of his bold journeys, but also because he showed how a person from very simple beginnings could rise to become a respected leader. He may have started life with very little, but through courage, strategy, and determination, he made a lasting mark on history.